Hi, welcome to Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. I'm Heather. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to make some soap. So this is a collaboration hosted by Tammy at Mountain Grandma and Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farms. So they encourage us to get out of our box and try something new. So I'm making some melt and pour soaps that'll be fun to make for the holidays and fun to use. So I have a cold process recipe that I'll be doing soonish, probably in the next few weeks, that I'll be working on, but this is a melt and pour, so join me in making some melt and pour cute little soaps. So with this, I'm going to use some glycerin soap base, which is really good for your skin. And I'm going to cut it up into small pieces and melt it in the microwave on 30 seconds, stirring every 30 seconds. So that way I don't overheat it and it all gets mixed and melted. And then I've got these cute little snowman head molds and some stars. So I thought that would be fun. I'm going to use some mica powder and color them green for the fun of it. And I thought I would scent some of them with some cedar wood and orange. And then the other ones I will do peppermint to have like that nice little holiday smell. So let's get some of this soap base cut into some smaller, I don't want to use that, smaller pieces. So I've got kind of like this little thing here, and get this moved over. And you want to cut them in like about 1-inch pieces or smaller. That'll just help so that it melts a little bit faster. I'm not going to make a whole bunch of these, but this is a fun project that you can do with younger kids or even older people. Fun project for grandma, maybe. Fun for everybody. So I'm just getting these all cut up. It's kind of like cutting vegetables, but don't eat it. Anyways, this is really fun. You can play around with different scents, and it just is a little bit easier having the soap base already pre-done for you. So you don't have to worry about mixing all the ingredients as you do in hot process or cold process soaps. But also that is fun to get out of the box and do that. So Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farms will have a playlist on all the soap making videos that everybody's doing, so that you can sit down and watch them if it's something that interests you, or maybe inspire you to maybe make your own soaps for your home. So that's what I've got. I'm going to stick them in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'm going to stir with a chopstick until it's all melted. And then after it's all melted, then that's when I will add some color and my essential oils, and then I'll pour it into my molds. And I'll bring you back when I get to that point. All right, so you can add as much as you want or you want to do. Make sure that it's all melted. It's all melted right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some mica powder to it. And you're just going to keep adding it until you get the color that you want, basically. Sometimes when you order them online, they come with these little scoops, or you can just pour it in, however it works for you. So I'm going to probably put 2 to start with. We'll mix it up and we'll see what the color looks like, okay? Make sure you get it all off. And let's see. Hopefully you guys can see that. kind of like a light green so far. I mean, it does say light green on the package, but I think it's kind of more on the, I need to add a little bit more. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it like that. All right, I think, make sure you get the sides and stuff like that, so that way you get everything all mixed up nice. That looks like a good color, so let's go with the peppermint on this one, and then I'm gonna remelt some other soap, so I'm gonna do about 5 drops. You don't want to do it too strong. You also want to remember with citrus smells, with soaps, specifically like deodorants and lotions, that citrus, when you go out in the sun, can let you get sunburned just a little bit easier, so you want to be mindful of that. Okay, so we've got this mixed up. Oh gosh, it smells like the holidays. So I'm gonna try to carefully fill these without overflowing. And you want to go all the way to the top. Whoop. See how fast it kind of hardens. And if you have to, you can always stick it back in the microwave to get it melted down a little bit. But if I mix it up here, yeah, I need to stick it back in because it's kind of congealing. Stick it back in for maybe 20 seconds. And you want to do this on a cookie sheet, and you'll bang it a few times to get air bubbles and to make sure that the soaps get into all the little creases and crevices. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna do these little snowflake stars. Pretty cute and fun. These'll, I have grandchildren and they're gonna have fun with these. It'll encourage hand washing. All right, come on. I'm not gonna get all of this out, but I'm okay with that because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this older soap that I did a few years ago, and it's kind of like a gray color. It doesn't have any scent to it, so I'm gonna melt this one down and add a little bit more of some fresh glycerin soap base into this and melt this down, and I'm just gonna leave it whatever color it turns out. And the scent that I'm gonna use for this one will be the orange and cedarwood. Where did I put my, here it is, little cutter thing. And just kind of wiggle that back and forth. And then get that into some smaller pieces. All right, get that all off of that. Put that into my measuring cup, and then we're gonna stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds, stir until it's all melted, and I'll bring you back when I add the colorant. All right, so earlier I said my colorant. I didn't add any colorant. I meant my essential oils. So it's still gray, but that's okay. That's fun too. It still works the same. So I'm gonna do, because this is more than the last one, I'm gonna do 3 drops of each of orange and cedarwood. All right, and then just give that a good mixing so that all your essential oils are incorporated into the soap base. Da, da, da. Okay, so this star over here didn't get completely filled, so I'm gonna pour just a smidgen, and what it'll do is be kind of like a multicolored soap. So I just go along and fill all these little soaps up. You can use, I mean, you can find silicone soap molds anywhere. Look at garage sales, estate sales, look at the baking areas wherever you can online. You can get any kinds that you want. It can be pretty addicting starting to do soaps. This one's already kind of la la. And then just remember that you want to bang it. You can use 90% alcohol in a spray bottle and mist the tops of them. When you're done, it just helps get out air bubbles and soda ash. Sometimes little white ash might form on top of your soaps. So you can do that too. So go check out Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm, and they have a playlist of everybody who's made soaps in all different ways with different scents. Mountain pours, cold process, maybe there's a few hot process, and get inspired. You never know. So thank you for watching the video, and at the end I'll show you a clip of what they look like after they've all set, and then just wash all your stuff out and do it again. Have a great day, and thank you for joining me.
Not anymore, I don't. He's dead.